Hola, muy buenas a todos, ¿qué tal? Estáis con Sedicus y esto es The Witcher 2, el asesino de reyes. Bueno, nos encontramos aquí nada más salir de la arena, donde hemos ayudado al pobre joven soldadito tonto e ignorante para que no le maten. Y como podéis ver en el anterior capítulo, pues su padre nos dejó en recompensa una moneda cuadrada y nos dijo que si queremos saber algo más, pues tenemos que ir al bordel y preguntar a Wendy. Así que, bueno, vamos para allá y a ver qué pasa.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Edirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
What else am I to do? This mist.
Patre, where are you?
Y aquí ya, pues nos hemos abierto el camino para poder participar en el torneo del rey en la arena. Realmente, vaya lagazo. Joder, salir de la ciudad aquí, del campamento este siempre pega un lagazo que... A ver, ¿y ahora qué pasa?
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
Coño, ¿qué dices, tonto? ¿Por qué han ido ahí?
What are they doing there?
It's a common malady. A day don't go by that some dimwit don't sneak out of the camp to go to the gullies.
Igual están muertos. Bueno, lo buscaré. Total.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Eso me gusta. Que me equivoco de botón. Corderos desaparecidos. Bueno, vale. Coño, ¿y eso? Ajá, vale. Vale. Bueno, ahora iremos a ajustar cuentas, no teoría, pim pam. Aquí esta era la misión con la que estábamos. A ver, vale, pues vamos a...
Not another fucking stone.
Vale. A ver, por cierto, como andamos despacio, vamos a ver si podemos dejar alguna cosita por aquí. Déjalo de momento por aquí. Esto también. Esto también. Vale. Bueno, esto nada. Esto vale. Bien. Espada de acero. Esto casi que lo voy a vender. Bombas. Eso no pesa nada. La espada la voy a vender ahora mismo. Esto, vale, esto, trasto. Eso también lo voy a vender. A ver, fuera.
I fought the Nilfgaard.
Bro.
Sí, sí. Vale, trastos. Toma eso para ti, eso para ti. Y eso también para ti. Vale.
We should have our say, take an interest in things.
Ah,
Or it will
a ver,
turn
Wendy,
out like the
¿dónde
mill
andas,
in
hija?
Stilton. The one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
Aquí.
There's fat chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we should at least object somehow. Spit at the sight of the black ones. Turn our heads away.
¿Tú por qué no
Hiss
tienes
on their
nombre?
tents.
Just need to watch that we don't make a
I'm
mistake
available.
while drunk.
Estoy libre, dice. Hija de puta. Estás libre, pero no me sirves. Ah, no. La leche. Mira a ver si te quemas, coño.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
My
And you
God.
don't mind?
What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners. We have trolls.
And they don't trouble the locals?
What
But-
about building bridges? And taking tolls under threat of force?
A ver.
None of that. They sit among the rocks.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
Qué bueno.
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
Bueno, he guardado, así que vamos a probar directamente con monedas cuadradas.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Aquí está Wendy Silvidos.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service, my prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
What do you desire, my hero?
Soy su héroe. Qué ilusión. A ver, ¿qué opinas? Qué estupidez. Vale. Vale.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Ajá. ¿Pero tú no vienes conmigo? O sea, me quedo sin premio, ¿no? ¿Qué mierda es esa, por Dios? ¿Eso qué será? Otra entrada para la torre esa al lado, ¿no? La que necesitaba llave. Lo más seguro. Bueno. Aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Sí. Abre.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die!
Spy! Kill him! Hack at him!
Pero bueno. Ah, aquí no salgo con vida. No, aquí no salgo con vida. A ver. Vale. Vale, bien. Moneda cuadrada o no, con el símbolo de del brujo. A ver, veneno, hemorragia, 30% más, daño a apariciones, necrófagos. No tengo más. Joder, macho, tengo que hacer aceites y mejoras para las armas. Bueno, de momento vamos a meterle un poco más de hemorragia. Vale. Bien.
Vince and Trot. A little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die!
Spy! Kill him!
I'll pull your legs out of your arse! Die!
Joder, anda. Vinson de mierda. Joder. Vale, vale. Una lupa me vas a dejar. Qué triste, por Dios. A ver. Ah, vale. Eso ya cambia un poco las cosas. A ver. La armadura esta, vamos a ver. Unas botitas de gran calidad, vale.
Dandelion.
Me quedo con todo. El símbolo de Corán. Perfecto. Otra lupa, vamos a ver. Esto es con las lupas. Qué obsesión, macho, con las lupas, por Dios. Todo el mundo lleva lupas. Abrir. Vale. A ver. A ver, ¿qué espada? Bueno, pues esta es la que vendí. Bueno. Vale, y esta es la que me dio este. Temeria de primera. Muy bien, vale. A ver, la armadura. La armadura. Bueno, un poco más de resistencias. Pero no hay forma de hincharla hasta 19 de armadura, así que yo creo que no merece el esfuerzo. Las botas. Resistencia al veneno 2. Reducción de daño mágico 4, o sea, es mejor que la milla. Incineración y hemorragia. Vale, o sea, lo que tengo es 1% más de reducción de daño mágico y 2% más de veneno. O sea, son mejores que las mías. Que te las pongas, coño. Gracias. Así. Bien. Pues nada. Ya tenemos el símbolo del coraje. Por aquí se sale directa. No. Entra. Eso. No vamos a salir aún. Estoy escuchando bichos. También se necesita una llave para ir. ¿Quién tendrá la llave? Si he recogido todo, ¿no? Bueno, ya veremos quién tiene la llave. Abre. Vamos a comerciar, hijo. Bueno. O sea, vuelve a tener la armadura, las espadas, las que me compré, o sea, los vuelve a tener. Vale, perfecto. O sea, de momento, quédate con las espadas estas, que no las quiero. Las armaduras sí me las voy a quedar. Por si las moscas.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
Que no se puede vender el objeto. Si yo no quiero venderlo, es meterlo en el almacén. Es que es objeto de misión, coño.
What's it to us? We should have our say, take an interest in things. Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton. The one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
There's far chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we should at least object somehow. Spit at the sight of the Black Ones. Turn our heads away. Piss on their tents.
Jaskier, ¿qué pasa? ¿Que se ha metido dentro ya también en la ciudad? ¿Lo han dejado pasar? Joder, en el campamento, digo.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Eso parece. Vamos a verles.
Here, boy.
Aquí siempre pega un lagazo. Pero un lagazo serio, Se me bajan los frames hasta los 17, 18.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
Ah, que no están aquí, joder.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell will lift it.
Odrin, where are
The plague.
Odrin?
Joder, macho, con el Odrin, tío. Voy a ir a encontrar el Odrin este para que dejen de gritar, coño. A ver, guardamos aquí. Esta mierda es tuya. Ay, Dios.
I found a letter addressed to the people of Kedwin.
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Ahora ya sí que tengo que hablar con el mago.
When the prophet Lebioda pastured sheep, tax collectors came to him.
Y casi que voy a hablar con el mago y me parece que voy a ir a apuntarme al torneo para no seguir con las misiones principales todavía mientras tenga ahí tantas secundarias. A ver, háblame.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
A ver.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
El dinero nunca sobra. A ver, se supone que tengo algunas monedas cuadradas de estas, así que...
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward
is yours. Here.
300? He visto 300. No sé. Vale. Ya de paso. Hostias. Espera, eso no me ha gustado. ¿Qué misión faída? Vale, vale. A ver, espérate. Antes de cobrar la recompensa, pues... Aquí. Antes de cobrar la recompensa voy a ver si hablo con... Bueno, aquí me he guardado justo antes de hablar con el mago. Perfecto. A ver, borrachín.
Tax collectors came to him. They wanted to test him.
Aldrin!
And asked if they should render taxes unto the king.
Where
are
you?
for
coins. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Aldrin! Here, boy!
Aldrin!
Aldrin!
Where are you?
Pues... cargar partida antes de hablar incluso con Jasker. Aquí hemos dicho que tú te quedas con todas las espadas. Coño.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Encuentra a Odrin, vale. O sea... O sea, Odrin está...
Not another fucking stone.
Odrin está muerto, ¿no? O sea, me lo he cargado sin darme cuenta.
Aldrin! Here, boy!
I'm done with this cursed
Aldrin!
The bloody comet. Square coins.
You got a black cat.
Dark and fog.
As long as they pay us, I'd
Vale.
sit it out.
I had a mate from Rivia.
Where are you?
O sea, Odrin está muerto, ¿no? Vale. Bien, pues nada. Si está muerto, no me queda... No voy a volver tan atrás. Vale, o sea, hablar con este. Eso.
I found...
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
afraid he took those with him.
There was a reward on the conspirators' heads. Do you wish to collect, or is it beneath your witcher's dignity?
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
No. Voy a cambiarlo. Voy a decirle que no quiero dinero. Y a ver, lo mismo avanza un poco la misión ahí con la carta. Que esto, joder. Vale, encontré
I found
los
Trot.
conspiradores.
Did you learn who leads them? Any survive?
No.
Pediste la ocasión.
I'm afraid he took those with him.
There was a reward on the conspirators' heads. Do you wish to collect, or is it beneath your witcher's dignity?
No,
I don't want any gold for this.
Why not?
You wouldn't understand.
Bueno, vale, sigue fallando la misión. Pero como he encontrado aquí a este colega que es mi mina de oro, no me importa sacrificar varios orens ahí que me habría dado. Vale, esperamos que pase algo más. Bien, entonces vamos a ponernos con las misiones esas
The whole
secundarias.
camp's gone berserk looking for the coin.
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
All right, I'll take part in your tournament.
The king will be pleased. Just remember, this will not be a fight to the death.
I'll try not to forget.
Ready?
Who will I be fighting?
Your opponents will be Gwydion, Rendag, and Boran. Interested to know who they are?
Who's Gwydion?
One of the top fencers in the Cadweni army.
Who's Rendag?
A very experienced soldier. He's fought in all of Hensel's campaigns for the past 20 years.
Tell me about Boran.
Boran's famous for his courage. He fears nothing and no one.
Muy bien. Vale, no necesito
Their
saber
names are
más.
enough.
Ready?
Aún no.
What are the rules?
2 adversaries fight until one of them yields.
That's it?
The loser is out of the tourney. Ready?
Aún no.
I need more time to prepare.
Bueno, en la arena sí que vamos a luchar sin pociones. Bueno, evidentemente la señal de Ken no se hará en uso continuo, pero
Well, it was here yesterday.
quiero ver primero aquí si ha
Life can
pasado
be
algo.
really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
His mother comes and tells him, the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye
¿Por qué me
and puts
pone que tengo que buscar la maldición de sangre? Que no, coño. Bueno, vale, ya lo mismo que me
He
pongas
does
ahí.
what? Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the...
Vale, no tengo nada
You
nuevo que
miss your
hablar
old
contigo.
friend? That's...
Vale.
What news of good old...
Thanks to... If I hadn't... Constable...
Vale, bien.
And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He
¿Y ves?
spreads his cheeks and says,
No sé
I can
dónde
see
anda,
that.
¿ves?
Did they take him? Not a chance.
Ah, aquí estás, hija. Ni el rastro de los asesinos. Vale, tampoco tienes nada nuevo que decir. Bueno.
Take care.
Venga, tío. Joder, macho, pareces tonto. Bueno, pues nada, vámonos al torneo.
Well, not another fucking stone.
Así lo mismo me gano algo de respeto aquí y puedo hablar con el elfo, con el prisionero.
I'm done with this cursed place.
They've hired a
Bloody
witcher.
comet, square coin.
Vale. Bien. Ven aquí.
Tournaments.
Sí.
Can we
Quiero
start?
Ready?
participar. Listo, sí. De toda la vida.
Indeed.
Let's begin then. Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion.
Mierda.
I don't understand.
Puta madre, cabrón.
I don't get it.
No me jodas, tío.
What? Ah, everything's in good order. What?
Mierda.
Ah, everything's in good order.
Deja de correr detrás, cabrón. Mierda.
Ah, everything's in good order.
I yield. Witcher Geralt wins!
Bah. Joder.
You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All right.
Por lo menos que me recupere la vida, porque vamos.
When the prophet Lebion had passed his sheep, tax collectors came to him. They wanted to test him. They showed him a denarius and asked if they should render taxes unto the king. He asked them, whose image is on
Die
your
now!
cheeks? The king's, the tax collectors replied. Then give the king that which is his, and give the gods that which is theirs.
A ver. Vete. Una de estas. O casi. Nah, venga. Una de estas también para las hemorragias y ya está.
The prophet Lebioda saith, Verily, support the poor man with a donation. Yet instead of giving the poor man an entire watermelon, give him but half. For the happiness may go to the poor man's head. Better yet, give the poor man a quarter of a watermelon. And best of all is to make another give the poor man a watermelon. For verily I say, you will always find one who has a...
Tournaments. Now that...
Can we continue the tournament?
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
If not from...
The Witcher will now take on the Honourable Rendag.
Pero, ¿por qué? Ahí. Uy.
I surrender! Witcher Geralt wins! You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All right.
Vale. Guardaremos.
Tournaments.
Can we continue the tournament?
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then. Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Baron.
Anda.
I
Joder.
yield! Witcher Geralt wins!
Bien.
Is there not a single fucking soul in Kedwin able to beat the Witcher? Dung-filled cowards, all of you!
Apparently not in Kedwin. But in Temeria, perhaps. I'll give it a shot.
That could be interesting. If you win, I'll double the reward.
Ves, hija, no olvides que ya hemos
Witcher's
luchado.
challenger this time will be Vess, a maiden serving in an elite unit of the Temerian army.
Que no quiero pegarme contigo. Venga, va. Venga, ven, ven. Vente aquí en medio, hombre. Vente aquí en el medio. Ay. Dios, qué buena es. Hay que reconocer que no le falta valor.
I surrender!
A few more like him and I could conquer half the world. Give him the prize! He's earned it!
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it. A shame the result was so predictable.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is. But you were brave nonetheless.
She fought harder than all the Kedweni soldiers combined.
You're very kind.
Wasn't so kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap. I'm going back to my camp. Visit me if you want.
Women. Here's your praise. I need to get back to my business.
Thanks.
One day, an apprentice came to the prophet Lebioda and said, I wanted to make broth for everyone.
Habla
The
con
dog
Bess.
stole the chicken and overturned the cauldron. I still have some flour and potatoes.
Por aquí.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that barking fog.
As long as they pay us, I'd sit.
A ver, guardaremos. Hostia, macho, qué lagazos da aquí en esta parte, tío. Joder, qué mal. Pero vamos, de 50 y tantos frames. Tira y se cae hasta los 16. Una cosa así. O sea, pero pega un lagazo.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make...
Comes and tells him, the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his legs.
¿Qué me vas a decir?
Puts a pig's eye.
Ha sido un gran duelo. O sea, lo único nuevo es esto.
I wanted to thank you. That was a great fight.
The only great fights are those I win.
It's no dishonor to lose to a mutant created for swordsmanship.
If it wasn't a tournament but a battle, we wouldn't be speaking now.
You were better than all the knights of Ketwin put together.
You're very kind.
I'm sincere.
A rare trait. Perhaps I should take advantage of this opportunity.
A mí también me apetece aprovecharla.
Since we're being honest, I'd like to have some wine with you.
With pleasure.
I wasn't expecting you to agree. This was your chance to get back at me.
I have no need. In truth, I'm grateful to you.
Interesting.
I was sure you'd go easy on me. Then I'd have told you to bugger off. But since you took me seriously, I have some Toussaint wine in my tent. Could I tempt you?
Lead the way. I learned more about you from that duel than from all our conversations put together.
I'm curious. According to Geralt of Rivia, what is Vess like?
She's ambitious, honorable, and beautiful.
In that order?
What if I say the reverse?
If you think I don't like to hear compliments about my beauty, you're very wrong. I'm a soldier, and it pisses me off when I'm viewed as a pair of tits atop an arse. But I'm also a woman, and like every woman, I have my needs.
In that case, let's drink to your needs.
I fulfill my needs differently.
Then what do you want to drink to?
To us?
I didn't know there was an us.
Better to live a day as a king than a life as a beggar. First we'll drink the wine, then we'll go to bed.
Coño. Sí, hombre, voy a decir yo lo siento, no, pero no estoy libre. Anda que me gusta la idea. Joder. No está tatuada ni nada la niña, tío. Joder.
The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He spreads his cheeks and says, "I can see that."
Did they take him?
Not a
Y
chance.
cuanto menos una bonita forma de subir de nivel, ¿no? Vamos a ver. Lo que habíamos dicho es que iba a subir la probabilidad de efectos críticos. Bueno, puedo subirme 100 más de vitalidad. Lo que pasa es que sí, vamos a subir los efectos críticos. Vale. Y probabilidad de efectos críticos más 15%. Bien. Luego nos subiremos estas dos para echarle un poquito más de vida. Yo creo. O sea, los próximos 3 puntos de talento eran 2 aquí y 1 aquí. A no ser que eche algo que pueda subir en falta, pero creo que de momento no. Y luego posiblemente ya me iré por aquí, por este lado, para que las pociones duren más. Bombas no, porque bombas no, bueno, no creo que utilice, y si utilizo alguna será de las que me encuentre por ahí. Químicos conseguidos un 50% más. Bueno, está bien. Duración de las pociones un 10% más, y seguramente después subirá un 30% más, un 50% más en el segundo nivel. Así que esto será después. Y aquí vale, la que es mejorada bien, pero necesito también mejorar esto para que devuelva daño. No sé la cantidad de daño que devolverá, pero cualquier cosa bienvenida es. Y después iremos a por la Irden, que está por aquí. La Irden que está por aquí, porque yo creo que sí, creo que la trampita sí que tengo que subirla para utilizarla. O sea, estamos hablando de que aquí ya podríamos colocar 2 trampas. Está bien, cuando hay mucha peña, pues yo creo que se podría beneficiar un poco, y otra vez lo mismo, vitalidad. Las trampas de Irden se unen. Coño, eso no suena nada mal. Vale, bien. Y una cosa que todavía no he desbloqueado es el lanzamiento de puñales. Y he visto varios que hacen un montón de daño, o sea, de 90 para arriba, o sea... Está curioso esto, cuanto menos. También por igual... También por igual tengo que mejorar esta habilidad para bloquear varios golpes. Está bien, vale. Venga, vamos a por ello.
Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the woods, but the rest...
¿Tú sabes algo nuevo? Nada nuevo,
The
no.
count says these are pansies, not soldiers. But we'll have to make do with them. We'll put them out front, let the cavalry run them over. Maybe it'll lose...
Vale, volvemos a los mismos diálogos de antes. Pues nada, cariño.
The battle was on. Terrible losses on the left flank. They almost broke our ranks.
Ha sido bueno mientras duró. Bien.
Their serfs dropped their pikes and...
Esto.
Did they start looting?
Todavía tengo que esperar.
Listen, they picked up the bows and shot at the enemy. I tell you, each shot meant a dead man.
Ah,
Compró
those were
las
the
notas.
serfs.
Muy bien. Bueno, corderos desaparecidos.
Exactly. Poaching is in their blood.
La encrucijada.
We got our orders and got busy.
Vale. Podré hablar ya con este. Vamos a probar si podemos
She
hablar ya
comes up
con
to
el
him and
elfo.
says, "You've promised to come back, and a soldier never let..."
Al fin y al cabo, después de ganar el torneo, ya no creo que me diga que no me conoce. También, también tengo una moneda de esas cuadradas, así que bueno,
Well, it was here yesterday.
son dos cosas que yo creo que me ayudarán para que el guardia me deje hablar con el este. Qué torpeza, por Dios.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that
How'd you do?
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Bloody fat gun. What do you want?
Information.
Te atraparon por mi culpa. ¿Quién eres? Uf, vale. Vamos a ver.
You from Yorvith's unit?
And proud of it. Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder speech?
Mm-hmm.
De sermen en rendan fest. Ev de sale emes up de mevne slet.
Sea heath.
En ted verletho ken en stert dun vernea wert. Erte dreie eb Dwan. Seret en ox wat gern est. Denna Arthur nek wert. Visse egen. Erle egen. Ken hat mer. Denna dar emen dunv. Dak mamert.
Hombre, sería muy fácil si supiera para quién trabajaban. Vamos a ver. ¿Para quién trabajan?
Vekele elethene histkim.
Niame herth. Este ervelth. Epkethen ken hest.
Fuentes ken.
Den kean velt emer dorvat gern.
Ken denne de arme hest.
Den neerselle vid sale in esne geert. Veneer senden ert el.
Teame. Ne segen hier. Elesera.
Mekian behented fen essert. Seret nea ura jasenhet. Ertep orks garthe seget enith rothen kem hest. Te ern moth dialm.
Rathain. Que diables Rathain verderel.
Veseneth rothen deren henselt gerel vurte hen. Den diarme elestrea hen. Ne mer se herth.
Vekean med denne tres.
En hert ep kianje esme geth verth. Se este en kien e diable ep ars kied. Ken jesse thith treach.
Mesem treach gled. Vafel.
Quen erle wat gerne hennelinge kren.
Nemesecht.
Oxen en seret est elle ken. Vel merth Gwynblade kenneth belk. Vedden emeth Gwynblade. Say de step gathis en treth winnes. Vafel.
Adiós, elfo.
Esea enka ed. Depre teme.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that...
Vale. Debería de esperar más, ¿no? Sí. Ya me las compró bien. No hay nada diferente. La teoría de la conspiración. Aquí también tenemos que esperar. Vale. O sea, la maldición de sangre y la batalla interna.
As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out.
Bueno. Vamos a acercarnos ya a la hoguera.
You got a black What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Los lagazos que pega aquí, por Dios.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few
¿Por
years
aquí o
back.
es por la parte de abajo? Por la parte de abajo.
That's politics. What's it to us?
Bueno, por aquí todavía no había venido. Aquí está la hoguera.
Oi! What you doing here?
Nos están buscando. Toma ya.
Get out of the way. I need to inspect this area.
Be careful! They say stepping in the ashes brings bad luck.
Get us out of here, will you?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
A ver.
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Let's see. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise.
Bueno, hablaremos con Zoltan a ver qué dice. Vale. Examina la tierra y examina la rueda. Examina las huellas humanas y examina las huellas de los animales. Las humanas.
People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site.
Hay un valiente, lo que... Joder, ¿y eso? ¿Abrirá una trampilla o qué? Simplemente ahí es donde la tenían atada. A ver, los animales.
Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections. And they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
No creo que diga
People
nada
seem to be
nuevo.
staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site.
Qué mal resuelto aquí con los subtítulos, por Dios. Lo que me queda es la rueda, ¿no?
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently.
Bueno, cogemos el
I
clavo.
better take one, just in case. I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
Preguntaremos. A ver.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Habéis encendido velas. Visteis la ejecución. Vamos a ver. ¿Cómo habéis llegado aquí? Joder, pues de la misma forma que tú. ¿Estás tonto?
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago! We both served under Henselt then. But only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nails.
Me lo quedo.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say? Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right?
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
You'll be whistling a different tune when the mist lifts and we attack Vergen.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
I believe him. He says he hears voices.
My nan heard voices too. Her mouth would froth up like a dog's and she'd shit all over. When my old man couldn't take it anymore, he axed the hag to death.
Shut your gob.
Vale. Ah, bueno, que me siguen. Muy bien.
Take that.
Los sumergidos que salen durante el día. Toma ya.
Drowner
Sí que han
lairs, not the
evolucionado,
best spots for picnics.
Sí que han evolucionado.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you that have eaten us!
We owe you our lives, Witcher. We can't let Civic catch us.
Don't shit your pants! Sabrina saved us from the monsters. So what's one little Civic to her?
Te debemos la vida, dice. Muy bien. A ver.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaard.
Well, not another fucking stone.
Lagazo, como siempre. No podía faltar. Ay, Dios. A ver, Civic, ven, 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 ven. No te me vayas. Ven.
Square coins and that.
Ven aquí.
What do you want, Witcher?
¿Cómo que qué quiero? Que me pagues. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Ahora sí que tenemos que hablar contigo por lo que veo.
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped by witchcraft and superstitions. I'll put them to scrubbing the latrines indefinitely. But I thank you for bringing them back. Your reward, as promised.
Vale. A ver, nos vemos enseguida. Cuando guarde.
What do you want,
ven
Witcher?
aquí. A ver, ¿has oído hablar de los del visionario este?
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as the Visionary. Ever met him?
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do, he'll regret that he fooled my people with all those superstitions.
Vale.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Wish I could have, but only the 5th Company was sent there. She deserved it. What she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. My brother died during a coup in Rhind when a mage boiled the blood in his veins. Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people melted like lead. Something you can't forget, Witcher.
There's a soldier by the inn selling scraps from Sabrina's execution site.
I know. The damn quartermaster. This business of his muddles the minds of the soldiers. Suddenly, everyone believes a splinter in your pocket'll protect you in battle. Half-wits.
¿Tienen miedo? Igual funciona.
If the relics give them courage, so be it.
So far, all those candles have only brought us some tent fires. I'll tell you one thing, Witcher. In combat, I can count on my shield, my armor, and my comrades, if they still live. Many of those boys will die in Bergen, even with their pockets stuffed with mystical splinters that cost a silver piece each. I want them to be afraid. When steel hits steel, I want them to be alert, damn it! If they're dumb and put their trust in rusty nails and ashes, they won't have a hope in hell.
Tienes razón, tío. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Pero vamos, los tíos... Ahí. Para llevar más peso en los bolsillos, más que nada. A ver,
Did you participate in the battle?
I did. And I fought. But I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called draugrs. Edirnians, Cadwennies, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevissig, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Edirnian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Selkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edirn's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch! I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Edirnians. But the flames got him in the end.
Joder. Me ha sido de gran ayuda. ¿Cómo empezó la batalla?
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. The Aedirnians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry, peasants, the Vergen dwarf regiment, all save the king. They numbered more than 5,000. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the north. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhart Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Aedirnian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Aedirnians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Vergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
A ver si esto me abre la puerta.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks and in battle, among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
Were you at Brenna?
Ah, yes. Cut down more black ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined the battle. Same with the Temerian regiments in the middle. We arrived just in time. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader. Even we feared him like fire. But somehow we prevailed.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee. Died like many others. Though no one knows who did it, and no one ever found his corpse.
Ah, gracias, Civic, tío. Eres grande.
Thanks, Civic. So long.
Witcher.
Vale. El símbolo de la muerte aguarda la oportunidad de cruzar la niebla.
Hello.
Que estaban por aquí las catacumbas. ¿Por qué no las marca en el mapa? Vale, pues a ver, o yo qué sé. Hablando de catacumbas, posiblemente puede ser también la puerta que no pude abrir aquí. Que ya no me acuerdo qué ponía en la puerta esta. Vale, aparte de cerrada. A ver. ¿Qué misiones se han actualizado? Maldición de sangre, la batalla eterna y el símbolo de fe, que es la que... Hablaremos con el mago. Maldición de sangre. ¿A quién visitar primero? Vale, bien, pues aquí, después de enterarnos de tantas cositas más, vamos a dejarlo hasta el próximo capítulo y a ver qué nos depara la historia. A cuidarse todos, hasta luego.